Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I want to show you a Sycorax team. Sycorax is in the soulforge right now, so it's relevant. It's also a Brown Guild Wars team, and I got it from Kimmy500. Shout out to Kimmy. Thank you for the team. I went 5-0 last Guild Wars, and it was pretty fun. Um, but yeah, shout out to Kimmy. Go check her out. She's trying to start up a Gems of War channel, so check out her channel. And also, shout out to Julia. Thank you, Julia, for becoming a member. I appreciate it so much. Everybody needs to pray for Julia. Julia has just become a sinner. Welcome to the choir. Um, Julia, your name is super long, so I just used your first name. So hopefully that's good enough. And thank you for hitting join, the blue join button, or the description, the tag. Yeah, say everything backwards. But yeah, Sycorax, he's in the Soulforge right now. So here's a team you can use for Sycorax. He doubles a chosen color, and then gives life. And if he can start looping into himself and giving everybody life, it's really awesome. He gives everybody life of that color or something like that. It's not everybody. It's of the color that you choose. I think. We'll see here. This is Battle 4 of last Guild Wars. So the harder opponents. In Bracket 3, I think we're in Bracket 3. But you can see I already lost my hero there. But Sycorax just saves the day. Saves the day in this battle, and really saves the day in the second battle. The second battle is amazing. It's almost a 10-minute long battle. So I don't know if you think that's amazing or not. I think it's actually a 9-minute battle. No. It's probably an 8-minute battle. Yeah, we'll see here in a second. Starts at the 2-minute mark, and we'll see how long it goes. It's still loading, so a couple seconds off, but the 2-minute 3-second mark. Alright, so we have Mountain Crusher, Sycorax, the Wild Queen, Obsidius. I know it's a heavy mythic team, but, you know, Sycorax in the Soulforge. It's a newer mythic, so I'm hoping people that are getting Sycorax in the Soulforge already have the Wild Queen and Obsidius, because they're two mythics you should get before you get Sycorax. So, hopefully somebody can use this team, and if you can't right now, write it down. You can always use it later. The main offense on this team is, of course, the Wild Queen. Obsidius is there to stun the entire other team, and he helps out in a pinch sometimes. And then Sycorax pretty much just to keep you alive and do the mana generation, and is a good failsafe if stuff goes wrong, as you're about to see. This opponent has Zul'Goth, Daughter of Ice, what is that, maybe a Jar of Eyes or something? I don't know. But anyway, so being really careful because I was already 4-0 and I wanted to go 5-0. To be honest, I was on the fence about this team. It did really well the first time I used it. I've used it 3 times, okay? So the first time I used it, it went 5-0. The second time I used it, it went 4-1. So then I was on the fence about it. But then the third time I used it, I'm starting to learn how to use it more, so it went 5-0 again. You just got to rely on the Sycorax pretty much. I mean, the Wild Queen is your damage, but as you can see, the Wild Queen has a death mark. Now, that's like a 10% chance to kill, right? And then they go ahead and kill, and then Zul'Goth goes ahead and makes sure I die by hitting the Wild Queen. Which also kills my first troop there, my hero. So now I'm down to 2 troops. I got Sycorax and I got Obsidius. So hopefully, I thought I was done for, but there we have Sycorax, hopefully keeping us alive, though. Yeah, so I lost 2 troops here. Sorry, I got interrupted there. So, I don't know. I thought I was going to lose, and, but I just started casting Sycorax. I wasn't, trying to do Obsidius or anything. I got it in my head. I'm like, okay, so the only way I'm going to survive is if I just keep casting Sycorax and keep it on my turn while gaining a bunch of life. And, don't let Zul'Goth get a turn, because he can kill, instant kill. And, so that was my goal. I'm like, I am not giving them their turn back. So I kept matching extra turns that weren't Obsidius. Like, you see, Obsidius is frozen, so I couldn't do red, purple, or brown. So you got to keep an eye on that. You can't you can't use those colors, but you want to do the color that has the most on the board. That way you can get an extra turn, gain that life, hopefully on a color that you use, and then you can build your life up so high that they can't kill you, at least not for a few turns, until you get your turn back, and then hopefully you can keep getting extra turns until you get your life back up again. So the only one that's really a threat to me here, I didn't know this at the time, but really it's Zul'Goth. I mean, I did, but I didn't. You know, I knew I needed to take him out. And the way I was thinking of doing it is, okay, I'm going to keep it on my turn. I'm going to cast whatever color is, you know, the most on the board, no matter what. Because the most important thing right now was to keep it on my turn. So, you know, yellow or green, or no, brown here, but Obsidius is brown, right? So I can't do that. So I had to pick green. So I can't do any of Obsidius's colors, but whatever other color on the board is, you know, the most numerous is what I would pick to make sure I kept it on my turn. So I did cast Obsidius there just to risk it a little bit to try to take out that Zul'Goth. But I'm also hoping as I cast Sycorax that maybe I'll get some skulls to match up, to line up, and an extra turn. So, you know, I'll get the extra turn from casting Sycorax on a color that has a lot on the board. And then that'll somehow line up a skull cascade and, you know, chip down Zul'Goth as much as I can while keeping it on my turn. I mean, that was the plan. And as you can see, Obsidius is no longer frozen, so I can cast it on brown, which both troops use. It's brown Guild Wars, so now I'm giving life to both of my troops instead of just the one. So that's a plus now that I'm unfrozen. So now I keep casting it on brown just to build up my life. Build it up. Look at Sycorax's life, 736. Getting Obsidius more healthy too, 422. Which is really great. I'm glad I have both of them instead of just Sycorax. I don't know if I would have won if I had just Sycorax. I needed that Obsidius there to keep on stunning, to, you know, use him in a pinch, and you know, just have two troops instead of one to build up the HP on. I felt like more safe with two of them with a bunch of HP than just one. So Zul'Goth is still a threat, but like I said, my goal was to get some skulls via cascade while keeping it on my turn. So even if I get to 100 HP, I'm probably going to keep on casting that and keep it on my turn still, because for one thing, I'll build up Obsidius's HP until it's at 1,000, which is the cap, by the way. But even after that, if they're both at 1,000 HP, I'd probably still keep doing whatever color. See right there, I just got some skulls. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So I kept going to get the HP to keep it on my turn and to get some skulls cascading. So once I get Zul'Goth down to 67 health or whatever, I can just take a skull match and kill him, and then the other two really aren't that big of a threat. I mean, depends what that is. Is that a jar of eyes? Because that could summon something that could be a threat, but you know, the Zul'Goth is obviously the biggest threat. It can instant kill. It's on 23 out of 32 mana, so just as long as I don't lose my turn and it doesn't get that instant kill and it doesn't fill itself up, like I think it would need 2 more turns to get its mana. So, and I'm turning the board pretty brown too, and Zul'Goth doesn't use brown, so that's a good thing as well. So he has it now, so now I'm like really scared. I'm like, uh-oh, he has a spell. I hope this works out right, because he's got it. Like, if he shoots it at Sycorax, I'm definitely screwed. Educational purposes, by the way. That seemed to work in that live stream. But there he goes. He's dead. I got the skull match. I think it was an incidental one. Hold on. Yeah, I got an incidental skull match that got him down to 26 HP. Then I matched skulls, which killed him, which was the goal the entire time. Now it's 2-on-2, and both my troops have 1,000 HP. I feel way better about this matchup now. No matter what their hero does, I don't care. Bang, dead. So as you can see, that's how it should work. And as long as you keep your Sycorax alive and keep on matching the highest gem on the board, or, you know, one that gives everybody life, as long as you think you'll get an extra turn off it, you should be fine. Just wanted to show that matchup because I thought it was like a really good example of what Sycorax can do. He can win. He won that battle on his own pretty much, versus a Zul'Goth, versus a Paragon in bracket 3. So I don't know. As long as you remember not to cast it on any frozen color, not to, you know, get as much HP as you can. Keep it on your turn. Go for those incidental skulls. It's like you can't lose once you get to a certain point. And that's how I felt. So, but yeah, shout out to Kimmy, shout out to Julia, and like, share, subscribe. Consider joining, it helps a lot. Comment below. Here's a Sycorax team. He's in the soulforge right now. Also a Brown Guild Wars team. And sorry it has a bunch of mythics, but like I said, you should already have the Wild Queen and Obsidius if you're getting Sycorax. So this week. So yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. That helps a lot. Remember, subscriptions are free right now. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed, I'd really, really appreciate you hitting that red button, please. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Sorry the video's late. Woke up with a little bit of a headache. Peace.